Alright, so Godzilla King of the Monsters just came out, and I saw it. And I'm gonna tell you if I like it. But, you know what? Before I tell you if I like it, let's run down the movie. So, let's start off with the characters. Characters weren't, like, amazing. Like, they weren't like, oh my god, dude. Like, they weren't MCU level characters. But, they were better than 2014. I actually cared what was going on around some of the characters. Some of them. I mean, I cared about the family. The family was good. I mean, I thought they were definitely a big improvement from the family first movie, 2014 Godzilla. And it's not really that big of an improvement to have better characters in 2014, but they did, which I like. Now let's get to the monsters. The monsters were, man, the monsters are great. Every time the monsters are on screen, goosebumps everywhere. They're amazing, especially Ghidorah. Ghidorah, man, dude. My favorite part of the movie is every time Godzilla's on screen. Every time you see him, you just say to yourself, "Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy." When he gets on screen, it's wonderful. And we saw it on IMAX, so maybe it's not gonna feel that great in wait, what am I saying? No, of course it's gonna be great in normal theaters. And even the drive-in, I feel like if you have a drive-in near you, I mean, I wouldn't recommend watching it for the first time there, but I think you should watch it for the first time. At least try to get an IMAX, but if you can't do that, just watch it in theaters. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I thought the monsters were the best part. And if you really need to see it in the drive-in, then just do that. IMAX really did help with seeing the monsters in the best way you possibly can. And the CGI was glorious. It was good. It was good. And what else? The story. I mean, the story was okay. The story wasn't anything to die for. I mean, it made sense, but it didn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know about the story. You know what? The story was okay. I'm just gonna say the story was okay. But the main question is, was King of the Monsters good? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I say no. Of course it was good. The movie was amazing. I loved it from start to finish, except for the second act. I mean, the second act kind of slowed down a little bit, but then you got more monsters in the second act, and it was great again. And the only problem I had with the movie was how you cut away from the monsters sometimes. I think they should have done that better. You shouldn't have done that as much. Like, I get it. Like, you gotta do it at least sometimes to have, like, the scale with the humans and the monsters. But you don't have to cut away every time they're about to fight. Well, no, let me fix that. What I said there. When they're about to fight, they start the fight. And then, like, a second or two later, it cuts to someone else. Which, it's not as bad as 2014, but in Kong vs. Godzilla, they gotta get that so much better. They gotta make it so there's like a full-on 2-minute fight scene between those guys. Man, I can't wait for that movie. But yeah, I recommend seeing this movie in IMAX and in theaters. I mean, if you have to see it in the drive-in, then even if you have a drive-in near you, these things are extinct nowadays. But yeah, I really liked it. I give it like a, alright, don't kill me here. I give it a 9. Yeah, I know. Everyone's saying it's bad right now. The story's bad. They keep cutting away from the monsters. But dude, every time the monsters are on screen, every time the monsters are on screen, it's the best thing I've seen in my life. I mean, it's great. I mean, there wasn't any like, no, that's a spoiler. Never mind. But yeah, I think it was great. I recommend you seeing it, especially since Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out next year, and man, this is just the start of the MonsterVerse, and I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for the future. And yeah, that's basically it. I give it a 9. And it might be, I mean, you could say I'm biased. I mean, I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Really love Godzilla. But you know what? I don't care. I loved it. And if you don't love it, then I'm sorry. But I loved it. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. And I might do a spoiler one with my friend when he sees it. I'm not gonna spoil it for him because that's just not a good move. You're not a good guy. Dad does not love you. All right, see you guys later, and keep an eye out for a spoiler review. We'll be doing that shortly, and I'll see you in the spoiler review. And much to say without spoiling it because it's like a heavy movie, heavy duty. See you.